Ellis bought all of these himself.
You bought all of these? You bought me some toothpaste?
We're around Poundland.
Wow. No, you didn't. It's what I've always wanted. Bleach. Ellis, this is fantastic.
Do the big one.
What, the big one? Got it.
This is Ellis's favourite one.
Tissue.
Wowee! Mickey Mouse tissues? Whoa! Some sugar-free digestive biscuits.
Dip it in your bean.
Ah, you thought of everything. That is delicious. Thank you very much, Ellis.
Come spend the day with us today. Today is a nursery day, so I was going to share with you what I get up to when Ellis isn't here. I've just come out of the shower, so excuse the crazy hair. And you would have seen earlier already that obviously it's Sean's birthday today, so Sean has received gifts from Ellis. He went to the pound shop and chose £10 worth of gifts for Sean, and you saw what an eclectic selection there was. So come with me today and I'll share with you what I get up to on a typical nursery day. I do brush my hair, I promise, but because I currently am having the postpartum hair loss, whenever I brush my hair, oh, the light looks really weird. Whenever I brush my hair at the minute, like loads of it is falling out, so I'm trying to not brush it when it's wet still, so I'm trying to let it dry, and then when I brush it, don't feel like as much is being ripped out of my head, so that's why I look like this at the minute, so please excuse that. But Sean is currently taking Ellis to nursery, and I am you're currently balancing on a big basket of washing, clean washing. I'm currently having my breakfast. I've got Cheerios, or Aldi's own brand of Cheerios, for breakfast today because Ellis has eaten all of my fruit and fibre. So yeah, and I'm going to Aldi at 10 AM today for a click and collect order. Aldi Click and Collect is an absolute game changer. I highly recommend it if you can, if you have an Aldi near you. Literally, I would spend up to like an hour and a half in Aldi buying all the food because we do monthly food shops. And I'd be in there for about an hour and a half wandering around, and and my trolley would get too full, and then getting it all bagged up at the end was just a big faff. So now I do click and collect, and it just changes everything. I literally just go there and just hurl everything in the boot of my car. And then I'll pop into Aldi after my food has been collected just to buy the things I forgot on my original order. Always happens. But yeah, so I'm gonna have my breakfast. Before we get on with our normal day activities, Sean needs to open his birthday presents.
Woohoo!
And cards and whatnot. So let's do that. Regular programming will commence, yeah. No
Birthday
more.
finished.
Yeah, that's it. No decorations here. Just about to head out to Aldi now. You might be able to hear Quinn is crying upstairs. Sean's with her, just putting her down for a nap. She woke up, I think, a bit too early from her morning nap. And so she's now going down for a second morning nap, which is less than ideal. Hope she'd go down for her morning nap and then wake up like 2 hours later, which would have been about 9, about now, and then I could have fed her and then gone to Aldi and wouldn't have been an issue at all because I'm not bringing her with me to Aldi, and obviously she's breastfed and I don't pump because I can't be bothered. So yeah, so because she woke up a bit earlier, she's now going down for a second nap, and so my worry is she's going to wake up from her second nap whilst I'm out and then cause Sean grief because she usually has a feed when she wakes up from her nap, so she might be a bit cross if she wakes up and I'm not here. So Sean's putting her down for a nap now, and as soon as he's downstairs and I know she's asleep, I will run out to Aldi, and thankfully because it is click and collect I shouldn't be gone for too long. But yeah, the problem with not pumping is even you come across these situations like this where I should have pumped. I do have a pump, but I just, like I say, I can't bother. And because I don't really go out that much, I could do a couple of baby classes with Quinn, obviously. Everywhere I go, I bring Quinn with me. So things like, you know, shopping, when I don't want to bring Quinn with me, it'd be good to have pumped. But apart from that, I'm like, when else would I have needed to pump for? So yeah, maybe I need to start thinking about scheduling it in. But for now, as soon as Sean comes downstairs, I'm gonna nip out to Aldi, but she's still crying. A bit windswept, so I'm here at Aldi. I've just had a whiz around Aldi and picked up a bag full of stuff which I forgot to buy on my online order form. Also, they told me they'd run out of porridge oats, so I couldn't have them in my online order. But I've just gone in the store and I've picked up a bag of them, so I don't know what's happening there. But either way, if they do end up giving me some porridge oats in my online order as well, can't have too many porridge oats because obviously we will eat them. So yeah, so I picked up everything, which is great. And then there's an M&S food here, so perfect for Sean's birthday. Got him a Victoria sponge cake, which is great because obviously Aldi doesn't have anything like that, so that's really good that I've got a cake for him. So now I'm just in the Aldi car parking spot for my food, and I'm waiting for my food collection. So yeah, I'm going to shove the bags in the boot of the car because they just give you the food in trays and you've got to just dump it in. So I best go do that now before the food comes out. That's what it looks like. So you literally just have to text your name and number and the number of the bay you're in to that number, and then you just park inside Blue Bay and they'll just wheel it out for you. So super easy and saves so much time. I'm back now. I wasn't gone that long, was I? Really? No. Madam Quinn woke up after 20 minutes, but thankfully she wasn't too upset that I wasn't there, so...
I managed to watch the rest of the episode of Wednesday I was watching, so that was all good.
So I'm back now. I'm going to show you some of the veganuary stuff I've got. So Aldi now have this cheddar block, which was £1.99, which I don't think is too bad. I think Violast about £2.50.
Yeah, no, that's good.
A little bit cheaper. Got this cookie mix. I don't need this, but I saw it and so I bought it. Chicken Kievs, which are not part of the veganuary range, but are delicious. I highly recommend these. Got some bacon, again, not part of the veganuary range, but needed it for the carbonara and whatnot. These, I cannot wait to try these. Haven't had a battered sausage in God knows how long.
Battered sausage?
Yeah, how amazing. And then the sausages are back in Aldi. These are literally dupes of Linda McCartney ones, and they are half the price. So, yes, finally back in stock because I haven't seen them in ages in Aldi.
No, actually, because we've only bought Linda McCartney ones.
Yeah, broccoli, noodles, nothing else really to report there. So yeah, so just going to put all this stuff away. You're looking at the camera! Yeah, going to put all the food away and then carry on with my to-do list and whatnot. Do you want to have your birthday cake now?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
You have some birthday cookies, eh?
You have to cook them.
Get on it.
Right, okay, let's put this stuff away. I didn't say. And I also picked up this, how do you say it? Boursin, plant-based garlic and herb. I've never had dairy boursin. How do you say it? Boursin.
Yeah, exactly that.
I've never had the dairy version. People always...
Say it again, Carla?
Boursin. People always say how amazing it is, so I'm glad they've got a vegan range. This has been out for ages, but I've never tried it, and so it was in Aldi. I don't think it was that cheap, to be fair, but I wanted it, so I bought it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. 3, 2, 1. Whoop. And for the most part, that's all gone. Now they put it away. This is all the sweet stuff that I need to put. That's for Quinn's lunch later. That's all the sweet stuff that I haven't put away yet that I'll do in a minute. But it goes up there. I can't bother to go up there. And this is all stuff for the fruit bowl, but I've just washed the fruit bowl. So that is just chilling out there for now. I'm currently just standing here, contemplating making myself another coffee. Just eating the Aldi own brand knickknacks. They're nice, but they're not as spicy as the real knickknacks are. So that's a shame, but I'm just standing here, scuffing my face. That's what I do when I'm on a regular day, just standing around. Got a few things on my to-do list to do. A couple of things I need to do are make mince pies. So obviously I make my own mincemeat for Christmas and I've still got some mincemeat left over. I'd rather use it all instead of saving it till next year. I probably would save till next year quite easily because obviously it's just in an airtight jar and it's like, stuff that doesn't go off and it's mixed and cooked with sugar and things. So it should be fine for another year. But there's not that much of it left and so I'm going to try and use it all. I've got some pastry as well left over in the fridge, like the pre-rolled stuff that I need to use up. So I'm going to make some mince pies. My dad is coming around tomorrow and he's a big fan of mince pies. So he said he'll happily take them off my hands. So I need to make those. I also need to try and maybe make a couple of dinners to freeze. Obviously, one of my New Year's goals is to start batch cooking, because I have a tendency to go out and buy in my monthly food shop, then everything just goes in the fridge freezer and I don't batch cook any of it, which does mean a couple of times I've had to throw fresh food away because it's gone mouldy. Not much, but obviously it does happen, especially with things like carrots, which you think last forever, and all of a sudden one's gone mouldy and the whole bag's gone mouldy. And try and batch cook, I think maybe 2 meals, and then what else have I got to do? I need to edit a TikTok video of Ellis buying Sean's birthday presents from the pound shop, which was quite a fun thing to film, following him around the pound shop. He didn't know what to do with himself, because obviously he's only 3.5. He doesn't understand money and obviously budgeting and stuff, so he was just like a kid in a toy shop. So it was a kid in a pound shop. He just couldn't control his glee that he could choose anything off the shelf that he wanted. So I need to edit that one and upload it, maybe for tomorrow, I think. But yeah, and then that's, I'm sure there's other things on my to-do list that I need to do, but my to-do list is over there and my hands are taken up at the minute. So yeah, but I think it's coffee time first and then lunchtime, and then we'll crack on. Setup. Me sat on the sofa, she's barricaded in, got some toys, I got me some biscuits and a coffee, and yeah, we'll just chill out. But I don't know if she's getting a bit tired, she's getting a bit cranky, but oh, you're too little for those. But yeah, she's getting a bit cranky, so I'm going to try and put down for a nap in a minute. But it's only 11:43. She's been up since like 10ish. I'm like, I don't know, her timings of her naps are all over the place. I try and follow like a loose idea of like 2.5 hours wake time, but it just doesn't work. She does what she wants. But last night she slept fairly decently. The past few nights she's been waking up about 1 o'clock and then staying awake solidly for 2 hours, which has been killing me dead. But last night she woke up at 1, went to sleep again after being fed, so thank goodness for that. So I don't feel too awful today. I felt dreadful yesterday. But yeah, so we've got to figure out what we're doing sleep-wise. We can't have all these odd naps all the time. With Ellis, I was so like, took it personally when he didn't nap properly, and I got like really agitated by his not napping, and I was trying to stick to like a really regimental schedule. It didn't work properly, and I would get really annoyed. With Madam here, I'm definitely a lot more relaxed. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but I'm a lot more relaxed with how things are nap-wise, and it has worked out for the better that way. I read somewhere that it's like you kind of feel bad for your first child because you're learning how to be a parent with your first child. With your second child, you definitely feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more, you know, going with the flow type attitude. Well, for me anyway. And I think, lovely. Which I think is the same for a lot of people I know. And yeah, you feel like the first child's like a little guinea pig of how to be a parent. So they get all like the rough around the edges parenting where you don't know what you're doing, and yeah, poor kids. No wonder they're like highly stressed all the time. Sneezing again! Goodness gracious me. Can I drink my coffee now and have a biscuit or Tix? That didn't go to plan. I honestly, having Sean home, working from home, is an absolute godsend because I can't put Quinn down for a nap anymore. She refuses. I think it's like a separation anxiety thing. She will not let me put her down for a nap. I just was sat in there with her just now because Sean was on a work call, and I was just sat in there with her right now. My arm was in the cot because we can lay her down. She doesn't like being rocked to sleep very much. So we lay her in her cot and I put my hand on her belly, and obviously you have to hide your head because if she can see you then she won't have it. So I was doing that, but she was just not settling. And yeah, I was in there about 10 minutes, no luck. And then Sean got off his work call. And he's just taken over from me. And he's already out there. He literally goes in the room for like 2 minutes and she's already asleep. Whereas me, refuses. So thank goodness Sean can work from home, because otherwise I don't know what I'll be doing. I think I'll be going for like lots of long walks and stuff, which is what I had to do with Ellis. Yeah, so Sean is a godsend.
Money on cures. forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out. Lately I've lost my track. I've sailed the deeper seas, hoping to find something to bring back better times. Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. But time is running out. 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 Time is running. Time is running out.
I'm going to make a sweet potato curry now in the slow cooker. It's not going to be for dinner tonight, but I'm just prepping it for the future. What are we going for dinner tonight? I've got green Thai curry down, but it's your birthday. Do you want like battered sausages? How about something that I want for dinner? Battered sausages or, I don't know, chicken Kievs.
Yeah, so nice and not to take away.
Not a takeaway, no. January birthdays, can't have takeaways, have to be frugal. We'll figure it out. But this is all my ingredients and my spices are here. I'm gonna add in an aubergine. I bought, oh Jesus Christ, he fell off the side of the thing. I bought 4 aubergines, I'm not 100% sure why. What I did need to buy was a butternut squash because they said they didn't have it in my online order and I forgot to check when I went into Aldi. So annoyingly, one of my recipes needs 2 butternut squashes because it's for 2 meals. And I forgot to do that, so that's annoying. But yes, I've got 4 aubergines, so I'm going to use 1 in this recipe, even though the sweet potato and chickpea curry, it's going to be 1 aubergine in there, and also half a courgette that I'm not going to give Quinn because she doesn't need a whole courgette. So yeah, I'm just going to prep all this, shove it in my slow cooker, and then do something else. So that's what a curry looks like. I'm obviously going to give everything a good stir, and then I'll put it on for I think 6 hours on low, and then I'll give it a taste, see how it's going, and then I'll add the frozen spinach in at the end so it doesn't disintegrate. I'm gonna have some lunch. I've got my leftover pasta from yesterday. It's a big Tupperware, don't care, I'm gonna eat it all. Sean's gonna do work and watch Wednesday. I'm going to read my book. And Quinn, who's just had a feed, is now surrounded by cushions and just minding her business, playing with all her toys. Hopefully she stays like that so I can actually read more than 1 page of my book. Are you excited? Because yeah. Probably one of my least favourite vegetables, but whoa. The face already doesn't look impressed. You haven't even tried it yet. Not impressed. Go on then. Annoyingly, there's a couple of things on my to-do list I really don't want to do. One of them is to go and deliver a Vinted parcel. Every drop-off place I sold something on Vinted and now I need to go post it. But our local every drop-off place is like a a 5-minute drive. You can't walk there, you have to drive there. So it means I've got to go in the car again. I can't be bothered. The weather's pretty miserable, it's not raining. So I might just go now. Also it's 2:30, which means it's before the kids get out of school. So the road should be clear, so I should go. Also, Sean bought me a pair of headphones for Christmas, which are great, but they're too big for my head. I don't understand the sizing of it, but they kind of like balloon over my head. So they're from Amazon, so I've got to also take them to the same place I'm going to drop the Vinted parcel off to return them back to Amazon, which is so annoying. I need some new headphones because my ones are literally, I can show you, mine are literally falling apart. You can see, literally at death's door. So I was really excited to receive them for Christmas, and then they're too big, so I need to find some new headphones which fit my head. Who'd have thought that my head would be too small for adult size headphones? Not that I've got an abnormally small head either, they're just too big. So I think I'm gonna run out now and just get it over with, because it's just a job I don't want to do, because I can't be bothered to go back in the car again just for something as like boring as dropping off a parcel. So yeah, if I was collecting a parcel, it'd be different. I'll be right out that door, but because I'm dropping them off, I don't care. Right, I'm gonna go now while I'm thinking about it. I'm currently doing a handprint for Quinn, because we did a salt dough handprint for her first Christmas, but it's like super fragile, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
definitely not something that if it drops, it's gonna be shattered to a million pieces.
See, I mean, she can have it. You can have it. You're welcome for the future, but. It's nothing that can last. So because we did one for Ellis that was like
a foamy
proper,
one.
Yeah, so a bit like this.
I'm hoping that's foamy one. Does that feel foamy?
Yes, it feels like if it hardens or gets hard, it'd still have that spongy.
Bounce, yeah. This is from Amazon. It's a Mamas and Papas one. So if all is well,
it's annoying.
We'll put it on the tree.
It's annoying because these sorts of things were sold in like mother care.
Yeah.
And Disney, I think, even sold them at one point.
Yeah.
But they had like trays for newborns. Can't find them anywhere apart from Amazon.
Yeah, so we're doing this one now. It's for her first Christmas.
You will never know.
It's her first or your birthday?
Ah.
Ah, perfect. Oh, it's 4:20. We've got to collect Ellis at 5. So just got to start thinking about what we're going to do for dinner, I suppose. I'm doing the Organised Mum Method cleaning program, and it's going well this week, isn't it? Sean cleaned all the bathrooms on Monday, which helped not have to do them in the week.
Yes.
So yeah, today's kitchen day, so we need to clean the kitchen. But obviously, no point doing it right this second until Ellis is in bed, because we'll make a mess with him.
Yes.
Anywho, he's gonna want birthday cake. I didn't want to do that handprint for her. Couldn't be bothered, so I'm glad that's done. I've done my Vinted thing. The only thing I have to do is make my mince pie. I think I'll do that now.
Oh yeah, I could do a mince pie and a cup of tea.
Shall I make the mince pies now?
Yes, please. That'd be
okay. That's what I'll do. Just want to highlight. This is obviously the title of this video is something along the lines of what I do on a day on maternity leave. Just want to make it very clear that this is not the norm. Every day I do not do this much stuff. I just have more energy today because I had a fairly decent night's sleep. Yesterday, though, for example, I was sat on my bot nearly all day scrolling tick.
Talking like that.
I didn't do much at all yesterday, so this is a day of when you have sleep, you can do more, obviously. So yeah, anyone who's on maternity leave at the minute who feels like they're not getting anything done, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can get a lot more done because Sean is also here helping take care of Madam.
And anyone else
upstairs.
on maternity leave thinking they haven't done much, just have a little reminder: you did grow a human being and give birth to it. You're allowed days off.
Yeah. Yeah, allowed days off. Remember that, Sean. Remember those wise words from
Also,
yourself.
this is a message to the husbands and boyfriends. You're allowed, and partners. You're allowed a day off too.
No. Without Sean here, though, I'd struggle because obviously she won't nap easily with me, as I mentioned earlier. So Sean is a big help. So, but yeah, obviously I just wanted to make that clear that I'm getting quite a lot done today, but it is not. It's a good day. It's not the every day. So yeah, right. I'm gonna make some mince pies then, I suppose.
She said I'm a free man, free to do just what I like, but I just don't seem to like what's new to me. Now I'm no one's man, and these streets that I've been walking, they make me feel like nothing. I tell my friends it's here where we begin. I say I'm better than
Caroline has gone to pick up Ellis, and I had to change Gwyn's nappy, so I forgot that I'd put these in the oven. However, I managed to get them just in the nick of time, and they look pretty good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Whoa! Bath time in the house. Try and start cleaning some of this.
that's caving in. I've never been this messed up. Oh, every day's a one step forward.
Quinn is asleep. Sean is just putting Ellis to bed. I'm going to do something outrageous, and I think I'm only doing it because I'm vlogging. This seems to be the best way to get me motivated, is to vlog my day, because I feel like I've got to do stuff. I am going to work out. I haven't worked out for a very long time. Obviously didn't work out at all. I haven't worked out at all since Quinn's been born, so that's been 6 months. And then obviously didn't work out at all when I was pregnant, so that's 9 months, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 months there. And then I may have done a few couch to 5k runs before that, but realistically I haven't done any really like strenuous activity at all, which is really bad. The not having worked out for over 15 months for me has not been kind. I know I've been pregnant, so don't get me wrong, like I'm not getting like, you know, deep. It's just basically I need to do some exercise, isn't it? I haven't done any exercise in so long, and it's not good obviously to not move your body at all apart from a bit of walking. And so yeah, I need to get back on it, and then we'll have dinner, which is going to be battered sausages and chips to counteract all the activity. Goodness me, what's going on here? Counteract all the activity I've just done. We were going to do green Thai curry. These things I don't know if I mentioned before. I have mentioned them before on any of my food hauls, but Aldi do the best meal kits ever. This is a pad Thai one, and it's amazing. And the green Thai curry one, these are like £1.69 each or something, which is incredible in comparison to like the what's the other brand? That branded one that does curries and stuff. I can't think of what the other brand. There's like a brand that does curry kits as well, and it's so expensive. It's like £3.50, £1.69 for those, and they taste amazing. The red Thai curry one, questionable, but the green Thai curry and the pad Thai, amazing. We use tofu in there, but obviously you could use meat if you eat meat. And because we've just been food shopping, I get excited by all the new foods we bought. So now I really, really, really want a batter sausage, mushy peas, and chips. Also, I think aubergine in this curry may have been a bit of a mistake, because I think it's like overpowering it a bit. I've put it on, it's also a lot runnier than anticipated. I put it on for another hour. I'm going to keep the lid off to get it reduced a bit more, because it's very, very liquidy, which is not really what I had in mind. It tastes fine. Done. A large chunk of the workout was mountain climbers, which I despised. I nearly died, but we survived in the end. Right, and now I'm going to quickly just tidy up a smidgen and cook dinner. Sean is currently having a workout now, because obviously we can't do it at the same time. Well, I wouldn't want to do it at the same time anyway, because I found that would be mighty awkward, but obviously someone's got to keep an ear out for the kiddos. And yeah, we'll have dinner. Dinner is nearly finished, doing it in the air fryer, and I've just done the honest mum method, not the honest mum, what's it called, the organised mum method. I've just done a half an hour clean of the kitchen. Doesn't necessarily look super clean, but I just like deep cleaned the sink and did the handles, and just half an hour cleaning the bits, because Sean and I both sort of cleaned it the other day by just doing stuff, you know.
Just being great human beings.
It's just great, you know. So dinner is a cooking. I'll show you our meal when it is plated up, and then we're just going to watch something on the TV, and that'll be it for the day. That's been a day of me on maternity leave. The most productive day I've had ever. Probably one of the most unhealthy meals you can have after doing a big old workout, but hey Sarah, that's what we're having. So we've got Aldi battered sausage, chips and baked beans. We'll have a green smoothie or something afterwards. Sean's birthday dinner. The Victoria sponge from M&S, the plant-based one, is actually very nice. Sometimes these cakes can be quite dry and it's very nice. What do you think of it?
It was very nice. Yeah.
So yeah, that's our dinner, and now we're going to watch something on TV, don't know what. It's YouTube at the minute, we haven't really started any series and we can't bother to find anything new. Oh, we can carry on watching The Office, like we did yesterday.
Apparently season 2 of Traitors has been confirmed.
Yes, Traitors. And anyway, right, I will see you another day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.